Alrighty guys, this is Chrissy Girl. Welcome to part 28 of my LEGO Harry Potter Years 5 to 7 playthrough. And in the last part, we finally destroyed the Locket Horcrux. Ron was being a douchebag, so Hermione's peed at him. But she's also pleased that he's stopped being a douchebag, obviously. So the symbol matches the symbol that Xenophilius Lovegood, Luna Lovegood's father, was wearing. So Hermione wants to go see him. And once again, we're camping out in a different section of the countryside hub. But we're going to need to apparate to get to Luna Lovegood's house. It's Woody Woodpecker! Okay. And that's where we get the Xenophilius Lovegood character token. That's an impossible one not to pick up. Apparition pad. Let's go to the next level. Blimey, we're blasting through these levels in Year 7 Part 1. I'm not complaining. But there really isn't a whole lot to explore in the countryside compared to Hogwarts. So before we arrive, Death Eaters kidnapped Luna, our good friend. And Xenophilius Lovegood is left with a photo of Harry. If he turns Harry in, he'll get Luna back. But Harry doesn't know this yet, so... yeah. This is an odd level, but it's odd in a good way. Xenophilius has weird things in his garden. The main objective at first in this level is to knock all 3 kites out of the sky, which is actually surprisingly easy. There really isn't anything hard about it at all. There's plenty to do in his garden in the way of getting studs and stuff, so it's not like you have to rush through this section as well. Okay. I picked his carrots for him, aren't I nice? And that's a crest piece for me, thank you. Okay. I don't think I'm ever going to need that. Agramenti. Okay. I don't think that gets me anything either. Okay, there are these explosive sort of balloons. You just send them flying up and they'll knock the kites down. That's basically how you do that. Rather straightforward. Just got to blast at these bushes. And eventually it should let you get to the balloon so you can let it go. That's 2 kites already. It really is easy. And the third one's over here, but there's a bee in the way. Doesn't want you doesn't want to let the balloon go, for whatever reason. Oh goodness, I forget that Ron doesn't have Lomos Solem anymore. So I'm gonna have to get Harry to do this. Or Hermione, it doesn't really matter. Right, Crookshanks can do this bit. I can't believe how slow Crookshanks digs. He can't have been this slow in the first game. Okay, so that sorts that out. I don't need the other thing because that's dark magic stuff. Ron can certainly do with this, but I can't really. Maybe Hermione can help with a bag of trustiness. That's got to be the biggest ice cream I've ever seen in my life. Okay, Okay, so that's the final kite. And that should drop a knocker for the door. I'm gonna leave that for just a second while I just bash away at this plant. Don't need to worry about the bee coming back over. It's gonna fly away after it finishes that ice cream. It's not gonna sting you or anything. Which is good. I hate any insects with stingers. Especially wasps. Bloody bastards that they are. Okay, up here is something that you need to know dark magic to use. And yet, to get up there you need a Weasley, and none of them are dark magic characters. That really makes a lot of sense. Oh, whatever. Okay. I think all those Xeno's birthdays have just come at once. I can save my daughter! I'll hand this loser over. Okay. Xena's gonna head upstairs. But he's going to pull the stairs up with him, so that really makes no sense. This isn't going to work, tugging on that one thing. You need to be able to tug on two of them to get the stairs to come completely down. This little section's relatively straightforward. You just use the Findo on that cupboard there. And then you'll be able to head up the stairs. I believe it was this level that you can play in a demo version of the game, because I remember playing this level on a demo, so yeah. There's not really much to zap around the room. I'm really not as interested in collectibles as much as some people might be. Okay. Don't know what the hell I'm doing over there. Ay vey. I really should be heading upstairs now. So, that lowers the stairs down so we can go up and see Xena Filius Lovegood. And when we do, he's strange. He's behaving very strangely. I mean, he is Luna's father, so maybe that's just a family thing. I mean, the Lovegoods are known to be strange. It's funny how they just focus on Ron being such a food lover compared to all the others. So, gather round, kids. It's time for a bedtime story. Once there were 3 legendary wizards. 3 normal wizards who happened to encounter Death and brought him with magic. Death was cunning, he gave them 3 gifts. These 3 gifts being incredibly powerful. An unbeatable wand, which has more power than any other wand in existence. A stone which can sort of bring people back from the dead. And the invisibility cloak, which never wears out. I believe it or not, they actually made a stage based on this. And it is one of the... Well, not a stage as such. I mean, it's not a whole stage based on this, but they do involve a segment based on this whole story behind the 3 brothers. The first brother has the Elder Wand, which is an unbeatable wand. Using this wand, you can destroy gold things, which none of the other 2 brothers can do. and I tend to find myself using the first brother for the most part, purely because he is the most powerful one. I tend to actually divert between the first brother and the third. This section's just really straightforward. It doesn't really need a lot of explaining. You just keep going until you reach the end of this particular, particular part of the stage. I just think it's really nice the way the stage looks, how the background pops up as you go along in a rather artistic way. It's just really nice looking. And I really think it was clever that they decided to make a section based on this. Anyway, the second brother, who has the resurrection stone, can summon his fiancée, who's dead. Poor bugger. When the old first brother, I think, moves out of the way. Yeah, you can take control of the fiancée, who moves like a slug. She is so slow. You can use her to get to switches that the brothers cannot get to, and then they can proceed on. But seriously, that fiancée moves like a slug. She is so slow. That's why I don't like using the second brother all that often. I tend to divert between the first and the third. Okay. Smashy, smashy. Okay. I think I need to back it up a bit. Oh, for goodness sake. Back it up a bit. Okay, it's a seesaw. I know it is, but for some reason I'm not acting on it as quickly as I should be. 'Tis I. Just one of those things that I always do, because I fail. Okay. Continue on. So, probably you're wondering what the third brother does. Well, he has the invisibility cloak, and occasionally you're going to come across Death, who's just lurking around, looking for the brothers. So you need to take on the role of the third brother to get past Death and solve some puzzles to get rid of Death. I don't understand how you could kill Death, but it almost seemed like they were trying to kill Death there. That's one of the reasons why I don't mind switching to the third brother on occasion, just in case Death does pop up. But he generally tends to pop up in the same places each and every time anyway. It's not like Death pops up at random. Death will pop up in set places. But I don't remember where those set places are, which is why I switched to the brother. But other than that, generally, the first brother is easily the best one to play as, because of all that power. Oh crap, Death's flying ahead. I'm not taking any risks. The only problem with walking in the invisibility cloak is that it's very slow. Okay, I need the second brother for this, with a slow as crap fiancé. His slow as crap fiancé, I should say. I mean, seriously, look at her! She walks like she's drunk. She probably is drunk. That's probably why she died. Okay. Run! There really isn't much to explain about this level because it's really straightforward. It's just like from one end of the screen to the other and switching to the brother that you see being appropriate. But it's a good stage though, so I like the design definitely. I've nearly finished 50 Shades, the 50 Shades trilogy. I honestly went into it thinking it was going to be terrible, but it's got some enjoyable factors to it. And oddly enough, the sex isn't one of them. The sex is just kind of there, really. It's the characters that makes it so interesting to me. And yeah, I could identify with Anna on the same way that I could identify with Harry Potter and Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games. I couldn't identify with Bella Swan at all because it was just so poorly written. Okay. Let's cross the lake. I mean, we're magic, we could have built a bridge, but we're going to use a dead fiancé to chuck boxes into the lake that we can cross by jumping across them. As I say, I don't really have much to talk about. It's a kind of nice afternoon outside, but there's not much to do around here. So I thought, hey, oh crud, that wanker death just came out of nowhere. Yeah, I would go onto the bridge with the third brother. Don't charge onto it like I just did. Okay. Or do you have to go onto it for the bridge to fall and then you run back? I don't know. Oh no, not this bit. Hi, vey. This is a bit that pees me off. You need the second brother and the fiancé. I didn't realise I had to jump on that lift to go up, so I just walked all the way to the bloody right for no reason. I wonder if you actually could finish this. No, you can't. I think it stops after a certain while. So the whole idea is to jump up onto this platform and this fucking... I cannot seem to get on it. I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong, but she just doesn't want to get on it. I head backwards, I head forwards, and she just doesn't want to get on it. She's useless. Useless fiancé. Brother number 2 would be better off without her. That bloody drunkard. Okay, that's done it. Okay, that's good. I thought it would take a lot longer than that. Oh crud. It's death again. Yeah. Straightforward. So straightforward. I can see why this was the level they chose for the demo. It's rather intriguing, it's got a bit of everything in it. But at the same time it's straightforward enough so that people who've never played a Lego game before would find it easy to get to grips with. You know, in terms of the basics. Ooh, loads of studs. Pretty studs. Very pretty. Down, I think. Spiderwebs. Oy vey. I think I've just got another parcel that's just turned up. I don't normally do this, but I don't really have much to talk about, so I'm going to see if I can open it, but it's one of those tricky ones that I can't fucking open. Oh, bless me for having such long nails. And it's the complete series of Legend of Zelda. I'll see what that's like, and if I like it, I'll keep it. If not, I'll sell it. But anyway, that's the end of that particular segment. Death's gonna kill the first brother because the first brother decided to get cocky and start a fight with someone, and someone stole his wand and killed him. The second brother killed himself out of grief for his fiancée because she wasn't really alive, so to speak. And the third brother hid under the invisibility cloak for years and years until he gave it to his son, and then he went with Death. So basically, he died of old age. But anyway, we're back at the Lovegoods now. And I know I haven't finished the level, but I am going to cut roughly around here, just so the video's not too long. It definitely seems like Xeno is hiding something. Where's Luna, for example? Of course we know why, but yeah. So in the next part, I'll finish this level and the final level of Year 7 Part 1. I'll see you guys then.